Hi all, welcome to our YouTube channel Math Universe with Dr. Naseer Ahmed. Today we are going to deal with chapter statistics of first PUC where we can expect for 5 plus marks. We are getting only 2 questions from this chapter, one a 1 marker question and another will be a 5 marker question. Okay. Now before we go ahead with the problems, let us try to understand some of the things. Coming to statistics, which we have been learning from school days. So it's a branch of mathematics which deals with organization, calculation and interpretation of numerical data. So all the data will be numerical, and from the data we are going to try to know who is the best performer. For example, in cricket, who is the best performer after so many matches. The scores are taken into consideration and then they are going to calculate, and there are different ways of calculating that. Nothing but mean, median, mode, that we call measure of central tendency. We know that is by mean, uh, median, mode, but the thing is we will not be knowing the name. Okay, so it's known as measure of central tendency, and it is statistical values that represents the center of typical value of a data set. What's the meaning of that? See, let us try to understand the help of a number line. Let us suppose that 0 is here, 100. Coming to cricket again, let us suppose no, these are the scored values. Okay, so let us take this system of R. Yeah, now a batsman is there who has scored some scores, something like this, represented like this. So we want to know what is the performance level. So now to know the performance level, whatever the dots are given the score. So for example, between 40 to 52 times he has scored the run, then between 60 to 70 you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Okay, as such. So which are the different ways of measuring? So the first one will be mean, and presently I'm talking about ungrouped data. Now try to understand, when do we say a data is ungrouped and a data is grouped? In short, to understand, no, whenever you are free from class interval and only the data is given xi's without frequency, then we call it as ungrouped data. Now how are you going to find the mean? Whatever the data are given, let us suppose the data are x1, x2, x3, moves on up to xn. So you are going to sum them up, all the data, and we are going to divide by total number of terms given, and this we represent by x bar. This is the first way. Second will be by median. In median, we are going to rearrange the data in ascending order. Rearrange the data in ascending order. Ascending order. Then middle term. Then middle term will be median. Now in this case, no, you should be careful. Let us suppose you have got odd number of term, then you are going to have only one middle term. But if you are going to have even number of term, so after rearranging ascending order or descending order, okay, need not be rearranged in ascending, or it can be in descending order also. Both are fine. Okay. We are going to take shortly the problem on this, because in model paper there are two 1 marker question where the question is on finding the median, and the last one will be mode, where now before I go ahead, coming to median, as I said, if you have got odd number of terms, then there is only one middle term. But if you have got even number of terms, then whatever the middle term we get, we have to take the average of that. We'll take shortly. We'll take shortly that. Now comes mode, nothing but data is repeated what maximum number of time. The largest number of time data is repeated, the highest frequency nothing but how many times it has been repeated. So that will be our mode for that particular data. So we are going to take the problems now. As you know that this will be a part of the problem for our all 5 marker, and median symbol will be capital M. We are not going to use any calculation on mode for upcoming to this year. So before we start with this year concept, let us take the problem which is been given for 1 marker on median. Okay, where we have to rearrange the data in ascending or descending order, and the middle term depending on odd number of terms or even number of terms, we are going to take middle term. And ultimately, you see, measure of central tendency. When we take this, ultimately the average, whatever the marks is there, it is going to be somewhere here, central tendency. Even we are going to rearrange the data and we are going to find middle term. That's what you can see. It is said measure of central tendency. Okay, kindly make a note of this. Okay. Dear students, as I said that we have got some problem on very basic level in 1 marker. Let us take the problem. This is from model question paper number 2. As we know, it is for 2024-2025 and it is issued by PU board. So the question is the median of, be careful, they ask only median, nothing but school days concept, and options are given for this data. First, for median, either you have to arrange in ascending order or descending order, both will work. So let us, coming to solution, let us rearrange in ascending order. Nothing but smaller to larger. Among these, the smallest one is 3. Then after that, is it 6? Yeah, 6. Then 7. After that 10. After that 11. Then 13. And then 15. So the smallest, we are in all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double check. Numericals, no, double check. So see this, the middle term is this. As you can see, we have got how many terms? Totally 7. Whenever that I mean to say, whenever we have odd number of terms, there is no problem. Odd number of terms, just the middle term will be our median, and answer is option C. Okay, very easily 1 mark achieved. Be careful, you have to rearrange in ascending order. You may think of 7 will be the median, gone case. Now come to this, the median of the observation from model question paper number 3. Again, this is also a 1 marker as it is this one. Now for this, first rearrange in ascending order solution. See, be careful, rearrange in ascending order. When we go for rearranging in ascending order, smallest of all this is 3. 3. Twice 3 is repeated. And the chapter said that you should not write the repeated elements. Here, this each stand for data or data. It's like batsman scoring a run. But first time he has scored 3, and after the in the 4th match also 3. So it's a 2 data, right? So you have to write them. You should not think, as chapter said, that you're not repeating them. Okay, you should repeat as what they have given. Next, after 3, 4 is there here. After 4, do we have 5? Yes, 5 is there. After that 6, do we have? No. 7, yes. Do we have one more 7 here? No. Then 8, no. 9 is there. After 9, 10. After 10, there is no 11. 12 is there. After 12, 19. Can you see how I'm doing? I'm going each and every very precautionally. You should be. And 21. So just count once. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Again, we have odd number of terms. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, something is missing. Check it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's good that I did some error. Yeah, 18 is missing. That's what I'm saying now. It's good that I did the error. See, when we all get some term, it means what? Surely we have to cross check again. Yes. Now all done. Now, I don't want to use any formula etc. Just simple, cycle the elements. This is gone with this. I want middle term. This is 3 is gone with 19. 4 is gone with 18. 5 is gone with 12. 7 is gone with 10. 9 is the median. Over. Option W is correct. Okay. So I hope this is clear. This is regarding ungrouped data. Now let us move on to second PUC concept. Kindly make a note of this. Okay, dear students, before we go ahead, I just want to raise one point. Both of this problem had odd number of terms, correct? Now let us suppose that we have even number of terms. Let us take as one problem from my end so that the concept will be clear. Let us suppose that we have got the same. I will take take this one. Okay, after rearrangement, I have got this. Let us suppose that one more data is added. Let us suppose some 27. After rearranging, I'll get this. And if you just see the middle term, as I said, this is gone with this for second term and last second term gone, and this is gone, then this is gone, and yeah, this. Now since we have got even number of terms, count how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Since we have 12 terms, surely the middle term will be average of these two, and I have to take the median will be 9 plus 10 divided by 2, nothing but 19 by 2. So if you divide 2 8s are 16, okay, 2 9s are 18, 9.5. Correct now? Now this is how you are going to compute if you have got what? Odd number of terms. For odd number, I mean to say for odd number of terms. Dear students, we have completed the problem, but I have just went like this to neglect that term, nothing but from first and the last term, from the first second and the last second term, from the first third and the last third, like this we have it. But who knows if they ask a formula, okay, the usual way what it is given in NCERT of school days and here this year also. So let us try to go for that. So coming to median, how are we going to find? Ready? So here, let us suppose that first case, if number of data n is odd, then how are we going to find the median? The median, that is m, is given by n plus 1 by 2 at observation. Correct now? Observation. So coming to this part or even this part, let's go for this only. How many terms do we have count? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's count here after rearranging. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So number of terms are 11. Here we have rearranged the written ascending order. So when I put it here, m is equal to 11 plus 1 divided by 2 at observation. 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 by 2, write properly. 12 by 2 will be 6. It is sixth observation. It is the sixth observation. So, see here, which is the sixth observation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 9. 9 is the observation, the sixth observation. Therefore, the median is 9. That's what we got from this approach also. Now, case number 2. Again for the median only. Let us suppose that if n is even, nothing but we have even number of terms, then even, number of terms, then how are we going to find the median m? It will be n by 2 at observation plus n by 2 plus 1th observation, and this entire thing should be divided by 2. First we have to take that observation. So since in this problem, now here I just reframed further so that both the things of odd number of terms and even number of terms are covered. Now let's see how many are there here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So number of terms are 12. When I substitute here, okay, substitute here only. So in place of n it is 12. So I'll get 12 by 2 plus 12 by 2 plus 1th term. And for this I should divide by 2 plus 1. So 12, 2 1s are 2 6 are. So here it is 6th term plus here also 2 1s are 2 6 are, 6 plus 1 7th term. 7th term divided by 2. What is the 6th term here? Calculate again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's the 7th term. So 9 and 10. That's what we got. Correct now? So 9 and 10 divided by 2. 9 plus 10 is 19. 19 by 2 is how much? 9.5. That's what we got here. I thought I'll just give this because who knows for 1 mark, if they ask. We never know. So fine. So this was the some interaction problem with respect to school days. Now we are ready for second year PUC concept. Kindly make a note of it. Yes, dear students, let us move on to second PUC concept, that is measure of dispersion. See, I have just read some of the concept so that coming to one marker should not be trouble. See, there we had measure of central tendency where we have mean, mode and median. Now, whenever the data which is scattered, no, the way I said for batsman, as soon as the data is scattered, then the previous concept, that is measure of central tendency, is not so consistent. Now we are going to have the one more concept where it is going to measure the variations. That's what measure of dispersion. In this we have got totally 4 measures: range, quartile deviation, mean deviation, standard deviation. Actually in the NCERT there is no discussion nor any problem on this, so we are also not going to take. But range definition is given, which is nothing but least value, least value and maximum value difference. So here, no, in case you forget also, now take a mod beta. Modulus of largest minus least or least minus largest. The difference of that will give you the range. Okay. Now one question I have taken, since definition is given the NCERT, who knows? Recording. Who knows, for one marker the problem may occur. Question says find the range of data. So here just we have to find the largest value and the least value. So what is the least value? 8 is the least value. Yeah, 8 minus what's the largest value among all? 80. Yeah, 80. That's what, see, I said let us take a mod. Then we will never be in trouble. See, here it is maximum minus minimum, but I wrote minimum minus maximum. But since I have given mod, I am safe. Mod of this will be, difference of this will be minus 72. Nothing but 72 is the range of the data. Okay. Now we are going to take with respect to next concept. Okay. Fine. Kindly make a note of this. Okay. Dear students, having the introduction part on measure of dispersion, where we are going to have range, one problem I took. Then quartile deviation is nowhere in the textbook, only the name is mentioned, so we are not going to go for any problem as such. Then we have got deviation, and lastly variation. Now coming to deviation, we have got 2 categories in NCERT. One is with respect to mean, other is with respect to median. We can also have with respect to mode, but since in NCERT it's not been given, nor concept nor the problem, so we are going to avoid. Now before we take up the problem, let us try to understand the formula when to use. Okay. Now coming to the data which coming to the data which we have got now, we categorize as ungrouped data and grouped data. Now first, how are you going to categorize that the given data is ungrouped data? I'll just give a very easy way to recognize. Whenever only the data x1, x2, x3 up to xn without any frequency is given, that you take as ungrouped data. And now the formula to find mean deviation about mean. Okay, the formula will be MD, short form for mean deviation. Since it's about mean, for mean the symbol is, we know, x bar is equal to summation of all the data xi difference with mean, mod is taken. Okay, we want absolute value, I running from 1 to n, number of data divided by total number of term. This xi is when I equal to 1 first data, I equal to 2 second data, moves on up to last data, where mean is given by x bar is equal to summation of xi, I running from 1 to n divided by number of terms. So I'm going to first find the mean. Then after that, since the heading says mean deviation about mean, so I'm going to apply, you can see the deviation is with respect to mean there. This is for ungrouped data. Dear students, having understood about mean deviation for ungrouped data, now let us move on for the group data. So mean deviation for grouped data. Now, as soon as I say grouped data, no, we have got two categories in this. One, and actually both will depend on frequency. Let us suppose we are going to have discrete frequency distribution. First one is discrete frequency distribution. What can we understand from here? Discrete, nothing but not continuous. The data are given here and there, a particular value. So see here, not continuously given. See this, it will be like this: x1, x2, x3 up to xn. For this, how many times it has been occurred? F1. So F1 stands for the data x1 repeated F1 times. Similarly, F2 times data x2 occurred F2 times. Similarly, F3 and lastly Fn. This we call discrete frequency distribution. Whereas, if we talk about one more, that is continuous frequency distribution. See carefully. For here, class interval is given, and here frequency is given. Now, as if class interval is given, a range of numbers are given. For example, here if I say 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, then 20 to 30, then 30 to 40. And for that, I'm going to have some frequency f1, then f2, then f3, then f4. This we call continuous, where the frequency are given for a set of data, than a particular data here. Okay. Now, for both, formula will remain same for mean deviation about mean. So, coming to mean deviation about mean, the formula for both, okay, will be just going with this. What is the difference between this and this? Frequency is not there, nothing but each data occurred once. So the formula for mean deviation about mean will be summation fi modulus of xi minus x bar, where I is running from 1 to n, divided by total number of term n, where n is addition of all the frequencies. See, when you are going to add all this, what you will get? Number of terms. That's what here, no? N stands for total number of terms. N is total number of data or data. Here also, no, frequency, when I add all, it is number of what? Total number of data. And how are we going to find mean? And mean is given by x bar is equal to summation fi xi I running from 1 to n divided by total number of term. If you just see carefully, this is a general case of this. Here, since it's no data is repeated, frequency will be 1. As soon as I take f value to be 1 in this case, I get back this value. And even denominator also, as soon as I said frequency is 1, summation of 1 n times will be what? Small n itself, because we have a small n here. So ultimately, this will be the general case of this. So with this, we are ready for 5 marker question. Kindly make a note of this. Dear students, we are ready with the 5 marker question from model question paper number 3. Yeah, you'll be wondering what about first and second, as we are going to go with the concept. So first we have got mean deviation about mean, then median, and then we have got variation. So this problem is there in model question paper number 3 about that is mean deviation about mean. So I'm going with the concept order. We will surely cover all. Okay. Now this is a 5 marker question, which is an obvious question from chapter statistics, 1 5 marker question. Now question says find the mean deviation about mean for the following data. The table will be given horizontal or be written vertical. Okay. So now they're saying marks obtained, that will take as class interval, and number of students, nothing but the frequency. That's what you can see now. It is continuous. Now what's the meaning of this? Student marks from 10 to 20. How many obtained? 2 students. This, for example, students obtain the marks 30 to 40. How many number? 8. That's what you call continuous. Let us complete a table for this. We have to be really bit patient while calculating. A small error somewhere, it will be a bigger cost for us in entire calculation. So we have to be very careful. Anyway, in examination, you'll be having ruled answer script given to you. So it should not be a trouble of drawing a line like this. Only vertical line you have to draw. Now I will also solve as a student. So I'll just take mobile for calculating all the data. So I thought, no, in place of just writing the values directly, it's better to count. That feeling should come, no, that it has been done by the teacher. So surely we should also be able to do. Now here, before we start solving, first, as per the heading mean deviation about mean. So first write the formula so that you understand what are the things you required and what are the steps to be done calculation wise. So since we want mean deviation about mean, it's very clear from the formula. We know MD of mean, and since it's a group data and continuous, so it is summation Fi modulus of xi minus x bar, I running from 1 to n divided by n. I want x bar. How are we going to find x bar? Let us write it here. X bar is summation of Fi into xi, I running from 1 to n divided by capital N, where capital N stands for summation of frequencies, nothing but total number of terms. As soon we know the formula, we know that how our computation should start. To compute this, I want first x bar. X bar is given by summation of product of Fi and xi. First get that. Now Fi is the frequency. What is xi? Xi is actually midpoint of class interval. What it is? Midpoint of class interval. So class interval is here. Very simple. Add the term. How to find midpoint? Add the term, divide by 2. So here 10 plus 20 will be 30. 30 by 2 will be 15. 20 plus 30 will be how much? Again 10 plus 20 is 30. 30 by 2 is 15. 20 plus 30 will be 50. 50 by 2 will be 25. 30 plus 40 will be 70. 70 by 2 will be 35. 40 plus 50 will be 90. 90 by 2 will be 45. 50 plus 60 will be 110. 110 by 2 will be 55. You can see the pattern next. It will be 65. And then lastly, what? 75. You can see the pattern here. It is just adding 5 to each of the left lowest value of the interval. You can see as soon we got 2 now, you can just write, because it is continuous and having the same gap of 10. Now see the formula. Since in the formula we required xi, yeah, we have found. Now what we want? Fi into xi. Come on, let us multiply Fi into xi. Nothing but multiplication of these two columns. 2 into 15, 30. 3 into 15. 3 5s are 15. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1 will be 7. Now 8. 8 5s are 40. So borrow 4 here. 8 3s are 28. 16 24. 24 plus 4 will be 28. Next, okay, let's take calculator now. Means mobile. Let I not go for too much of calculation. Anyway, for you people, calculator is allowed. So now we want to 14 into 45, that is 630. Next, 8 into 55, yes, 440. Next, 3 into 65 is 195. Next, 75 into 2 will be 150. Okay, fine. 3 for the 15, 3 6 7. Okay, 4 5 are 20, 4 8 16 24 28. Okay, fine. Fine. Having this, now see the formula. We have to add, and even I want n I have to add summation of frequency. Frequency is here. Add, let us add the frequency, summation of all the frequency I running from where to where? 1 to n. So let us add this also. 2 plus 3 will be 5, plus 8, then plus 14, 14, sorry, 14, then plus 8 plus 3 plus 2, 40 is the sum. Correct, no? 2 plus 3, 5, then 8, 14, 8, 3, 2. Yes. Now, we also want summation of fi into xi. Let us compute that. Summation of fi into xi, I running from 1 to n. Let us add this. 30 plus 75 plus 280 plus 630 plus 440 plus 195 plus 150. The value is 1800. Now let us compute here. X bar is equal to 1800 divided by 40. Now if I divide by 40, we are going to get 45. So the mean of the problem is 45. Now, yes, we can substitute here. We want the deviation xi minus x bar. Let us write it here, xi minus x bar, and then take the mod. Now be careful and listen carefully, pay attention. See how much precaution I have to be as a faculty. Think about yourself, how much precaution you should be while solving it. Now, x bar value is 45. So what I will do, in case of repeatedly seeing here, I will just mention that above this only, the value of this is how much? 45. And xi are here. So I have to take the difference with the 45. You should be very careful that it is xi. There are 3 columns involving numbers. Only xi I want. Okay, I am taking deviation with the data. Now for this, 15 minus 45 will be minus 30. Mod of minus 30 will be plus 30. We have a mod here. Okay. 25 minus this will be 20. Minus 20, but mod is there, so plus. Again here, 35 minus 45 will be minus 10. Mod will be plus 10. 45 minus 45 will be 0. 55 minus 45 will be 10. 65 minus 45 will be 20. Then 75 this will be 30. Again, see the formula. You can see completely we are depending on formula. In the formula we wanted mod of xi minus x bar. Yeah, we found. Now we want fi into mod of xi minus x bar. Where is fi? Be careful. Fi is here, and I have to multiply with this. Okay, so be careful. So this frequency should be multiplied with this column. It should not happen in hurry. You multiply here. Take some time. Draw a line like this. Or for your reference sake, you can take as this is 1, this has 2. So I am multiplying 1 and 2 for your reference. Okay. So now 2 into 30, it is 60. 3 into 20 is again 60. 8 into 10 is 80. 14 into 0 is 0. 8 into 10 is 80. 3 into 20 is 60. 2 into 30 is 60. Again, see the formula. We have to add recording, no? Just think for a while. If I could have all this, but it's not recording. All the hard work in vain. Many times it has happened that I have forgotten to on, and more than once I have shooted again. Okay. Now I want to add them all. That's what summation, no? So this stands for what? Summation. I'm adding all. Now come on, add this. Let us take it. 60 is 120 plus 80 160. Again 60 120. So 400. Oh, again we got 400. Okay, 40 we got last time. Okay, 400. Now substitute here. So the value of this entire is 400 divided by capital N. We got 40. Capital N we got what? 40. So 40. So very clearly 0 will go. 4 ones are 4 tens are. So therefore the deviation about mean is what? 10. Okay. With this, our 5-marker question done. What will be the scheme of valuation? See carefully. getting this two columns, this two column correct, 1 mark, this two column correct, 1 mark, okay, along with this 1 mark, and then getting this each also 1 mark. So 1 plus 1 plus this also 1, and then again 1 here and 1 here, totally 5 marks. Okay, fine. Make a note of this. Okay. Dear students, let us move on to the next concept, that is mean deviation about median. I have not written any formula here. See, whatever we discussed for mean deviation about mean, in place of x bar, which stands for mean, now we want median. So in place of x bar, it will be capital M, that is median. So now for 1 marker, we have got a question. Mean deviation about median for first 5 natural numbers is. First we are going to find median, and then we are going to go for mean deviation about median there. So again, this is for 2024 2025 question paper issued by PU board. Now listen carefully. First, what could the formula? Very simple. This is actually first 5 natural number. When I talk about, those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the first 5 natural number, and this is what? Ungrouped data. So for ungrouped data, already we discussed 1 marker question, how to find median. Very clearly here, without wasting time, median is this. M is equal to 3, the middle number. Now, what about the formula for mean deviation about median? Mean deviation about median for ungrouped data. Very simple. Whatever the formula we had for mean deviation about mean, go for median. It is summation modulus of xi minus m. I is running from 1 to n divided by number of terms. So in place of, that's what I said, no, in place of x bar, now it is m, because we want median, and median we have already computed. Now xi minus m, let's take it here. Xi, what are the values? 1 to 5. Let's mention here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want xi minus m under the mod. Fine. What is m value? We got 3. So subtract. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Mod of minus 2 is plus 2. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Mod of minus 1 is plus 1. 3 minus 3 is 0. 4 minus 3 is 1. 5 minus 3 is 2. Then formula says we have to add, summation sign is there. So let us find the sum of this. If I find the sum of this, sorry, there is no frequency. Modulus of xi minus m, I running from 1 to n. This is minus, mind it. Now add 2 plus 1, 3, and again here 6. So finally the answer 6 divided by n stands for number of terms. How many terms do we have here? 5 terms. So answer is 6 by 5. Which option? Option blue. Job done. Okay. Kindly make a note of this. Okay. Dear students, let us move on to the next 5 marker. From model question paper number 2. Yeah, let us move on to next model question paper, that is 2, a 5 marker question. Find the mean deviation about median for the following data. You can see marks, again it is given horizontal, but I wrote vertical for calculation sake, and same thing you are also going to do in exam, and number of girls scoring the marks. So first let us complete the table. Now see, last time they asked about mean. Now they are asking about median. You have to be very careful in the question what they are asking. Should not happen. No, they ask for mean, you solve for median, or they ask for median, you solve for mean. You will get 0 only. What they have asked, with respect to that, you have to solve it. Okay. So this is our class interval, and this is the number of girls, nothing but frequency. Now, how to find the median? Why median is required? As I said, no, mean deviation about mean, we had x bar. Now in place of x bar, we'll be having m. So first I want median, and it's your school days. I'll explain you again this, but first let us try to understand some of the things here. Since we want to find median, and we have got class interval, nothing but this is continuous data, and it is I can say no frequency. It is continuously given. No. Now, first I should know where our median will lie. Which class interval contains the median, that we call median class. What is median class? It is an interval which contains middle term, the median. For that, first add the frequency. If we add the frequency, summation of fi, that is going to give us capital N. See carefully, this will give you 30, then 38, 40, 46, 50. Yeah, 50. Now what you have to do is divide n by 2, and that is what? 25. Keep as it is. Now first find cumulative frequency. CF we take as nothing but addition of frequency. Frequency here, first write down 6. Now add this. 6 plus 8, how much? 14. Again add this. 14 plus 14, 28. Again add this. 28 plus 16, how much? 6, 6, 12, 13, 14. And 2, 3, 4, 44. Again add this. 44 plus 4, 48. Again add this. What will you get? 50. Always when you do so, no, you should get these two values same. Because ultimate this value, last value is what? Summation of frequency will be. What's the meaning of this? When I add frequency from 6 to 14, my number of terms or number of girls obtaining 30 marks from 0 to 30 is what? 28. That's the meaning of this. If I come here, or number of girls scoring from 0 to 50 or 48 in numbers. Okay, so when I come here, total number of girls scoring from 0 to 60 or 15 numbers, but all the candidates came. Okay, now what is the benefit? This will give you the median class, the interval in which middle term is there. So 25 we got. Comparing cumulative frequency. Do we have 25 here? No, we don't have 25. When you don't have 25, just see the number which is just greater than 25. Just greater than 25 is 28. 28, 44, 48 and 50 all are what? Greater than 25. But just greater than 25 is 28. And this class interval will contain the middle term, and hence we call this as median class. What is median class? It is a class interval containing middle term. It also means that our middle term, median, will be in this interval between 20 to 30. Nothing but, yeah, more than 20 and less than 30. Now let us come to this. L. To find median, I want L. What is L? Lower limit of median class. Here the lower limit is 20. So L is equal to 20. Next, n by 2 already we got. It is 25. Next, what is F? F is the frequency in the class median. Frequency. Frequency is here. What is that? 14. This is our F. So F is 14. I hope this point is clear. Then what is H? Width of the class median. Nothing but difference of upper limit and lower limit. 30 minus 20 will be, now I can rearrange this. H value is what? Upper limit minus lower limit. 30 minus 20 will be how much? 10. So H value is 10. Next what? C, capital C, cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency just before what? Class median. This is the class median. This is the cumulative frequency. So before this class median, what is the cumulative frequency? This one. So this is our capital C. This is our capital C, which is what? 14. That's what I have mentioned everything here. That F is what? Frequency of median class. H is width of median class. C is what? Cumulative frequency of the class interval just preceding, before. And then how to find the class median? It is just equal or greater than n by 2. So whatever I written there, same thing I just wrote so that we can memorize that. In exam, there is no need to write all this. Okay, just for your sake, reference sake, I have written. Okay, now let us compute. Erase this part. First I want median. Let us substitute one by one. So putting these values here, we are going to have, recording no? So we are going to have median M is equal to L. L value is 20 plus N by 2. N by 2 is 25 minus cumulative frequency C is 14 divided by F value is 14 into H value is 10. Now let us compute this. We are going to have 20 plus 25 minus 14 will be 11 divided by 14 into 10. So 20 plus, let us use calculator. So 11 divided by 14 into 10 will be 7.85. So therefore the median will be, add this 2, you will get 27.85. This will be the median. Let us highlight this. Now understand the question first. Since they want mean deviation about median, first we have found median. And why so? Let's see the formula of mean deviation about median. Mean deviation about median. This formula will be MD of M. So in place of X bar for mean deviation about mean, now since we are finding mean deviation about median, now in place of X bar it is M, and the formula is same, only in place of X bar it will be M here. Summation of Fi mod of Xi minus M, where I is running from 1 to N divided by capital N, total number of terms. Now since M is present here, due to which we have found the median. Okay. Now as per the formula, I want Xi. Xi will be again what? Midpoint of class interval. Midpoint of class interval. Let us find the midpoint of class interval. Here it is 0 plus 10 is 10. 10 by 2 will be 5. 10 plus 20 will be 30. 30 by 2 will be 15. 20 plus 30 will be how much? 50. 50 by 2 will be 25. Then followed by 35. And then 45. You can see the pattern here. Just we have to add 5 to the lower limit. We will get the Xi's, because they are equally spaced. Okay. The difference in each is what? 10, 10, 10, 10. Now you see Xi minus M I want. Xi minus M. And we will take mod also, because formula requires mod, nothing but we want absolute value. What is M value? Let us write it here. M value is 27.85. Let us not again look at here. So just difference of these two we have to take. Difference with this entire with this one. So 5 minus 27.85 will be 22.85. Then 15 minus 27.85 under the mod, because mod is a negative, convert to positive. So we'll get 12.85. Then 25 minus this will be 2.85. Now see carefully, there's a pattern here, because all these three numbers are less than 27.85. So as soon as I divided 27 by, as soon as I subtracted 27 by 5, 22, I just wrote the decimal part as it is. But and these three numbers are less than this number, so same pattern is following. But 35 is more than this, so surely when I'm going to subtract, it will be different. So 35 minus 27.85. So it is 7.85. Let us cross again. 35 minus 27. Yes. Now from here, 45. See, there's an increment of 10. So here also will be increment of 10. So you should be very careful that after reaching this, since this all numbers are less than 27, so whatever the value we got, same pattern will go. So there will be a decrement of 10, 10. But as soon this 35 is more than this, so you have to once calculate, and then you can just go with the pattern in place of calculating by using calculator. So here 10 is a 10 increment is there. So here also there will be a 10 increment, nothing but 27.85. 0.15. No sir, I'm not clear. No problem, subtract it. Use calculator and get it. Now again see the formula. We have to multiply this xi minus m mod term with the fi. Okay. Formula is guiding me what to compute. Okay. So fi mod of xi minus m. Fi is here. Let I use other color. Fi, the frequency, as you can see, it is here. So I have to multiply this with this. Okay. Let us suppose this is 1 and this is 2. So I have to multiply 1 and 2. Now, anyway, calculus is allowed. So let us move on. We have to be only careful about the column to not get messed up. So 6 into 22.85 will give us 137.1. 6 into this. Okay. Next, 8 into 12.85. How much? 102.8. Next, this 14 into 2.85. 14 into 2.85 is 39.9. Then 16 into 7.15 will be 114.4. Then 4 into 17.15 will be 68.6. Lastly, 2 into 27.15 will be 54.3. Okay, just we have multiplied these two columns. Now summation we have to add. So summation of fi mod of xi minus m, I running from 1 to n, sum them up. So if we sum, so this plus 68 point plus 6, then 114.4, then 39.9, then 102.8, then 137.1. So we are getting 517.1. Like that properly, 517.1. Let's cross check, is the value correctly typed? Yes. Now substitute here. So it is 517.1 divided by n value is 50. So divide this entire value by 50. We are getting the value to be 10.34. This is mean deviation about median. Yes, with this we have completed this 5-marker question as well. Kindly make a note of this. Okay. Now we have a last 5-marker question from variance. First make a note of this. And again, same thing. For this 2 column, 1 mark, again 1 mark, here 2 and here 1. Totally what? 5 marks. Okay. Dear students, we are with the last concept, that is variation and standard deviation. So again, same like grouped and ungrouped data, we have got formulas. So first, if I talk about ungrouped data, see, as we know, for ungrouped data only xi's are given, correct? Where we have got x1, x2, x3 up to where? xn. Recording, no? So mean, okay, means I mean to say variance. In short, we are going to write VAR as well, or we can also have VAR of the variable x, or sigma square is given as summation xi minus x bar square. In place of mod, we are going to take square divided by number of terms. And here I would like to also define standard deviation. Standard deviation. This will be square root of variance. So if I take the square root here, we are going to have square root of root of, anyway, it's understood, no? Summation xi minus x bar the whole square, I running from where to where? 1 to n whole divided by n. Okay. Now, I just want you to know some shortcut formula for finding the standard deviation and variance for first n natural numbers. So, if at all I am saying no, I want to find the variance. Okay, so variance of first n natural number. Okay, okay, fine. It will be n square minus 1 by 12. Similarly, I want to find mean of first n natural number. It will be n plus 1 by 2. Okay, and again, if I say I want to find standard deviation, is all a measure of dispersion as I discussed previously. It will be square root of variance, we know. And when I say square root of variance, what is variance value we have got? It is this. So root of n square minus 1 divided by 12. Let us suppose as a 1 marker question. This is 12 minded. 1 marker question. Question says we have to find variance. Okay, we go one by one. First is mean, then variance and standard deviation. Standard deviation of first 100, okay, that's a 98 natural number. For first 8 natural number, we have to find what? Mean, variance and standard deviation. So going like this, I say first 98 is what? Xi values are 1, 2, 3, 4 up to what? 98. And this will be too lengthy. So that's why I give one shortcut formula for you. This will be a shortcut formula, a short trick. Variance stand for number of terms. Okay, the last term. But it should be first in natural number. Okay. So coming to the solution, since we want the first 98 terms, so n is equal to 98. Coming to the mean value, as you know, mean formula is here x bar, and it is n plus 1 by 2. This is your mean, mind it. This is your mean. So n plus 1 by 2, what is here? 98 plus 1 by 2. 98 plus 1 will be 99 by 2. 2 4s are 8, borrow 1, 2 9s are 18. So this will be our mean. 2 4s are 8, borrow 1, 2 9s are 18. Yeah, point. Okay, dear students, now let us move on to variance of this problem. So coming to the variance, as we know, sigma square is equal to n square minus 1 by 12. Since we want first 98 natural number, so n is equal to 98. So substitute here 98 square minus 1 divided by 12 using, okay, there is some more, like completely erase. So what we are going to get, see carefully, 98 square, so 98 into 98, 9604 minus 1 divided by 12, and if we subtract by 1 and then we are going to divide by 12. If we divide by 12, we get 800.25. This is your variance. Now we also want standard deviation. Coming to standard deviation, it will be square root of variance. What is variance value? It is 800.25. Calculate the square root. Just we have to find the square root, nothing else. So 800.25 is coming to be 28.29. See, let us have always the habit of calculating standard deviation. Should not happen now. Since it's very simple, that standard deviation is root of variance, and we are not focusing on standard deviation. In exam question came on standard deviation and they have given variance and we have just lost the marks. No, we have forgotten that it is root of variance. Similarly, if they are given standard deviation, we can find the variance just by multiplying the term, the standard deviation twice, because square of, see, when standard deviation is square root of variance, it also means that square of this, if I take square for standard deviation, I'll get what? Variance. Okay, fine. Now let us move on to the last 5-marker question. Kindly make a note. Okay, dear students, we are with the last question from this chapter, from model question paper number 1. Question says find the variance and standard deviation for the following data. So far in all the annual board examination, question on variance and standard deviation has not come. It's only on mean deviation about mean and mean deviation about median. That is last 2 5-marker. But since it's there in the model paper, chances are there to come. Let us solve that. Now, first, before going ahead, let us try to write the formula for this. See, coming to variance, the formula will be sigma square is equal to sigma of fi into xi minus x bar the whole square, I running from 1 to n, divided by capital N, where capital N is summation of the frequency. So you can just see very clearly, in place of mod here, which was there for mean deviation about mean, we have got a square. That's what we saw for the formula for ungrouped data as well. Fi was not there, I think, but it was 1. Now, since I have got mean here, first I have to compute mean. So how are you going to compute mean? Same old, mean is equal to summation of fi into xi, I running from 1 to n, divided by capital N. So let us first find. So formula is speaking to us. It's saying what to be done before finding the variance and as well as standard deviation. Since in the formula mean is involved, first we have to find mean regarding mean. So for that, multiply fi and xi. Let us try to complete the table first. Anyway, this work is not there for an exam because it will be a ruled answer booklet given to you. Now come on, multiplying fi xi. 4 into 3, 12. 8 5s are 40. 11 to 9, 99. 5 7s are 35. Borrow 3. 5 1s are 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 into 3 will be 12 and 1 0. 3 4s are 12. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. And then 1 into 32 is 32. 3 4s are 12. 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7. Now, as we know, we want n also and summation of fi xi. So let us find the summation of fi xi. So let us use calculator. And similarly, we also want n value, which is summation of fi, the addition of this column. So just see here, 9 plus 1 will be 10. 5 plus 5 is 10, so 20. 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30. Okay, so n value is 30. Now let us try to go ahead. Same as a student, I'm doing in place of just writing the values and orally explaining. Here I'm writing and doing so that that involvement will be there from you also. And I'll assign that when teacher is solving manually, you should also solve and practice manually. So it is 460. Okay. So let's come here, substitute. This value is, okay, put here 460 divided by n value is 30. So the value of this is x bar is equal to 15.33 up to 2 decimals. Now let us move on to xi minus x bar square. So xi minus x bar square, where x bar value is 15.33. So I have to subtract with xi is here. So I have to take subtraction between these two. Okay. So be careful. What is xi? 4 minus 15.33. That will be minus 11.33 with the square. If we squared up, I think space will not be sufficient. Oh, okay, it is there. So squared up. So what we are going to have? 11.33 will be 128.37 approximating to 2 decimals. Next, again 8 minus this. 8 minus 15.33 will be minus 7.33 square is equal to, or now multiply 7.33, that will be 53.73. Okay, yeah. Now again with 11. So 11 minus 15.33, 11 minus 15.33 will give us minus 4.33 square, and if we square this, 4.33 will get us 18.75. Now coming to next value, this is only 17. Okay, I just wrote 3 values multiplying 5 and 17. So 17 minus 15.33 will be 1.67, and we have to square this. So 1.67 will be 2.79. 2.79. Next, exercise 30 minus 15.33 is 14.67. Then square up. If we square that, we'll get again further away. 14.67 into 14.67 will be 215.21. Then next, 24 minus again 15.33 will be 8.67 the whole square. Again, if I multiply 8.67 into 8.67 will be 75.17. Next, lastly, 32 minus 15.33 will be 16.67 with the whole square. So if I multiply that 16.67 into 16.67 will be 277 in 0.89. Don't forget, as per the formula, we have to also find fi into xi minus x bar the whole square. So fi into xi minus x bar the whole square. Where is fi? See carefully. We have to now multiply this with this. Okay. Formula is self-explanatory. Actually, this is an example problem, but what happened? No, while they are printed, there in the example problem it is 20, but here it is given 30. Doesn't I thought no? Anyway, we are solving all the problems of model papers. Let's do that. So now multiplying this two. So 3 into 128.37. It is 385.11. 3 into this. Okay. Next, 5 into 53.73 will give us 268.65. Next, 9 into, this 9 into 18.75 will be 168.75. Next, 5 times of 5 into, this 2.79 is 13.95. Next, 4 into 215. 4 into 215.21 is 861.08. Next, 3 into 3 into 75.17. Okay, 75.17 into 3. Yes, it is 225.51. Lastly, 1 into any number is same number, no? 277.89. Now let us total this. Why total? You can see here totaling should be done. So if I go for totaling, summation of I is equal to 1 to n f I x I minus x bar the whole square is equal to, let us sum this. So 385.11 plus 268.65 plus 168.75 plus 13.95 plus 861.08 plus 225.51 plus 277.89. Let's cross check once. 385.11, 268.65, 168.75, 13 point, okay, 61.08, 225.51, 277.89. The total of this is 2200.94. Now let us compute the variance. It's already mean over, no? Now coming to variance. When I substitute all the values here, summation square is equal to this value we got 2200.94 divided by n. N is 30. N is 30. Yeah. So if I divide by 30, we are getting it to be 73.36. They also said to find standard deviation. So standard deviation. How to find standard deviation? We should take the square root. That's it. Root of 73.36. If I take the square root of this, square root of 73.36 is what? 8.57. This will be the square root. Yeah, kindly make a note of this. Recording, no? Yeah. Dear students, these are your assignments from this chapter statistics, from 13.2 on variance and standard deviation, and for mean deviation about mean, as well as mean deviation about median. Okay. And coming to annual board examination, for question number 49, 5 marker and one marker question, nothing but 6 marks. That's why I said 5 plus marks is guaranteed. But here they have asked you to find mean. We know how to find mean. Add the total number of terms divided by number of terms. I mean to say, sum the data divided by total number of terms. So with this, we come to an end to this chapter, statistics. We are left with only one chapter, that is sequence and series. Shortly, that also will be uploaded. Okay, make sure study well, give you 100%, be dedicated. All the very best for your exams. Do well. God bless you all. And lastly, do share, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Math Universe with Dr. Naseer Ahmed. Thank you.